every right to be angry. But honestly, it's not what you think. I'll never do anything to disrespect you.
You guys, that's how Giddy Fire went to enter Wahala. The begging scene was so funny. He was looking like he didn't even know what to do. At this point, he might actually need to go back to Bella to get more advice on what to do next, because he looked so helpless. And then Diana, on the other hand, was not even helping him, or in fact, she didn't even have his time. She wasn't even giving him listening ears. And then she just told him that, Baba, you need to save your spits.
And if there's anything I did that made you feel disrespected, I'm really sorry.
I don't want you to waste your saliva, you understand? Just keep your saliva for tomorrow. We have tasks. You understand?
I know.
Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Groovy was put on the chopping block yesterday by Al Jazeera and CNN. That's Amaka and Fina, as they call themselves in the house. It was a very, very hilarious scene. In fact, a lot of funny things happened yesterday. Let's just take it one after the other. I have plenty gist, a truckload of gist for you guys in this video. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notification when I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So for the Groovy's matter, they were giving him an advice and at the same time giving him a warning, and he had to do it, you know, the way he's treating Beauty and how he's supposed to treat Beauty, right? Now they were just talking. It was a very long conversation, but the part that got to me was when they now referred to is when Bullet now reached the Emma Rose ship, Bbnaija Emmanuel and Liquor Rose. They told him that if he likes, he should go. If he likes, he should go and lock somebody out there for 15 minutes. If they knock for 15 minutes, that are going to come for him. And I was just like, Imao.
If we knock your door for 15 minutes, Beauty go use bottle for the fire. You can scatter this up.
I don't think people understand that post show is a whole different life.
Oh,
it's not.
Okay, well, they will be judged because of that.
Go down, they chat. It's not true. It's not true. Please forgive me.
You see this Ima and Liquor situation is gonna be stuck in people's minds for the longest time, because even in this season there are so many situations that are happening and people are just referring back to what happened between those two people. It's like, I don't want to enter Wahala with this whole shipping thing. So it's gonna stay in our hearts, or it's gonna stay in our minds for a long time. So they were now advising them. I mean, they now started talking about both of them, that's Beauty and Groovy. They were saying that if they hear if they hear Beauty waking up in the night and maybe crying, or you know, feeling some type of way, or waking Khalid up, that he's gonna see something, he's gonna hear from them.
If I hear, your own dog finish.
Oh, I go to hear Khalid, are you sleeping?
If I hear that one.
So should not people know Khalid discuss
Khalid don't cuckoo.
Khalid
don't
In general, they were just advising him that he should, since he knows what Beauty likes, he should, what Beauty doesn't like, he should try to avoid those things. He should be able to set boundaries with the ladies, that he should not just be as playful as he used to be with the ladies in the house. That he should, you know, calm down and everything. For me, I don't even know how to feel about the situation. I just feel like the entire thing is just very toxic, but it's almost as if Groovy himself is even enjoying it. Apparently, some people feel like somebody acting in a particular kind of way in the name of jealousy signifies love. It means that the person loves you. So I don't know. I'm not gonna stress myself when they decide. If anything happens with them, I'm not even gonna stress too much. I'll just be giving you guys the updates as I always do. There was a time later on in the night where Groovy and Beauty, they were having a conversation, and Beauty was now asking him about Sarah. Apparently, she said he called the name Sarah, right? And that there are certain things he has said before that kind of pointed towards the fact that there's somebody somewhere, somehow. So she was not asking him who's Sarah. He was not like he doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, she wants to ask him something, she should ask directly.
So there's no Sarah. But you know, I told you said something one time when I was trying to confirm, but you just when you said this was your trouble, and I said with who?
I have no idea what you're talking about. If you want to ask me something, come direct. If you want to ask me something, come direct. I will answer you.
Who is Sarah? Oh, Sarah, please come out. Then later on, they were just under the Duve playing truth or dare. I'm like, okay. Kayode, as usual, carried the camera away, and I was not even surprised at all Meanwhile, Christy O and Fam Savvy, it's like they're trying to form a ship. Because the conversations that they were having this night, I was like, okay, what's happening here? Are you guys trying to ship or what? Then it got to a point where Fam Savvy was now asking Christy O whether she's open to like knocking in the house. And I was like, how did we get here? What is happening here? And she was like, no, that she's not open to that. She now asked him whether he would want to do that. He was not like, are you asking me, would I want to do that with you? She was not like in general. And then she was not saying that she doesn't feel like it's something he can even do.
Be open to sex.
Do you want to? I just asked the question, do you want to? I know you can't say. I can bet my pocket naira on it that you cannot.
Christy O, Fam Savvy, how do we get to this point? All these innocent looking people in this house. I'm watching you, I'm watching all of you. Later on, Christy O and Fam Savvy just like they were on the same bed together when it was lights out. I don't think they ended up sleeping on the same bed, but they were on the same bed for a while. Then as for Bbnaija and Brian's ship, I don't know what's up with those two people. It's almost like they just keep cutting through the corners under the disguise of what they call it, crews. They're always forming crews with each other. I'm like, you guys should come direct. This one is doing cutting through the corners. You don't understand. Then she was talking about the fact that he gave her a massage last night and that she really enjoyed it. That they should forget all this hard guy used to do. That in the night he gave her a very nice massage, and then she was not asking for more.
And I said, what do you want again? I said, please help me massage my back. He did it. I said, the rub is not even enough. Add more rub. He did it. He did very well. He stood up. He did it. Guys, the way he was doing, even if it was you, I swear, I fell in love with him. So sweet.
Later on in the night, he still gave her the massage that she was looking for. In fact, he even collected she collected massage from two people. After collecting massage from Kes, she now called Brian that Kes's own, he did not really enter. It was not really good. That she wants Brian's special touch or Brian's special massage, and then Brian now went to give her a massage. I was like, okay, no problem. I'm not gonna say anything. Meanwhile, Modella was given a task to scatter ships in the house, and instead of Modella to scatter the real ships, the ones that are really, or to try and scatter the ones that are really shipping, she was there with Brian. I'm like, Brian he has not even entered any canoe yet. You're not talking about ship. Like, he's not the right person, Modella. You know the right people that you're supposed to go to. Somebody said that if she should try going to Beauty and Groovy's ship, that they're going to remove her wig. So I don't know, but I don't think that Modella is going to really carry out the task. Now that she has met them, she has seen that they're really cool people. It may be quite hard for her to do, but more Big Brother has given a task. You have to try. Meanwhile, Daniella and Khalid, they carry person go where we don't know. Last night there was another aggressive cuddling situation. They've now taken the #1 position of aggressive cuddlers, because this is another episode happened last night. A lot of people on Twitter were saying, oh, they knocked. In case you don't know what knocking is, it's like, making love. That's how we call it over here. So a lot of people were saying that they knocked, but to be honest with you guys here, there was nothing to explicitly show that it was knocking that was going on under that duvet. Because to me, I feel like when it comes to the situations where we've seen that people actually went all the way, it was very obvious. It's only a particular place that will be moving. It's not everywhere. Like when the duvet is doing all the gang, it's most likely that they are smooshing or like other things. But when the main thing is happening, it's usually a part. You know the part I'm talking about? It's usually that part that you see moving. It's usually very obvious. Like some of the ones that I've seen in the past. I don't want to call names, but I don't even know when they come out, so we're gonna ask them. I don't like to really assume things, but that's what happened last night. Moving on, as for the island, we had Sheggz and Bella. Sheggz was just at different points today, Sheggz was just expressing himself, how he feels about Bella. He was basically trying to prove that regardless of any situation that happens, that's happening around the house, that he already has the price, that Bella is the price. Now why would he look outside?
Even if she wasn't bro, you're the whole prize, I couldn't change up. Some people are not your friends because they should know that. Why would I have all this and be chosen?
Then later on in the garden, they were having a conversation around marriage. I say, hey, we don't talk marriage. Sheggz was just talking about how many people he's going to invite. I think he said he invites 500 people to the wedding. She didn't like the idea of that. They were just talking about that. Then he now brought up his friend's wedding, right? He said his friend is getting married just immediately after the show, and that she promised that she's going to be there. She was not like, she can't make it out. Like, it's very early. She's going to be very busy. And then, they just kept talking, and something hilarious now happened. Or the way she said it was very hilarious. She said that if she now leaves and she wins, so she will now be going to different places anyhow as the winner of the show. Now, why would she do that?
In the evening, we're gonna go to the wedding for like 2 hours. I'm not even gonna be there for long. We don't know how it's gonna be when we come out.
Find a place, I can't just enter like that. You know where I'll be. We know big.
The other was just very funny. Then at some point, the conversation now became very cringy. Like, I don't know, but it was very cringy to me. So Sheggz was now telling, they were just talking about, Bella was raised the idea of the fact that, what if they separate them, like, maybe go upstairs, just separate them in the different houses. And Sheggz was now telling her that she should not say that. In fact, she just tried to shut down the conversation, that that if that kind of thing happens, he's going to be depressed and he's going to ask for voluntary exits.
Like, I literally look at you and my eyes light up every day. I don't want to wake up upstairs and not have that feeling. I'll be depressed. I'll ask to go home.
Don't ever ask to go home.
Yeah, but that's lovely. My life doesn't depend on the game, baby. I don't want to hear you. Bring your cheek.
You guys, Sheggz is definitely not there for the money. Well, he said it on stage. He said that he's there for the ladies, there for vibes. He didn't really mention the money, and then he said it inside the house too, that he doesn't feel like he stands a chance to win the money. So I guess he's after all that things right now. Then the conversation caused wahala. Like, it got really serious, right? So there was a part where he was now saying that she needs to stop the conversation, that the whole thing is just negative, that the talk is negative talk. She's bringing negative conversations to what they are having. And then he now said that he likes waking up next to her every morning. I was like, oh, Shakespeare of our time. And then later on, they now they took us away. So I don't know, we did not see how the whole thing ended, but the next part they showed us was where they were now beefing. Like, they took it to the room and they were addressing the issue. I was like, say Kayode, you made us miss some parts of this whole thing. So he was just apologizing to her that he's sorry that he took the conversation too far.
I felt like he wanted it to happen because it was the second time in the same day. So I'm sorry that I said the space thing. I'm sorry that I upset you. I'm sorry that I walked away.
I'm sorry for bringing that up. It's not happening again.
It's not, oh my God.
I think she made mention of the fact that maybe when they separate them, that they'll be able to mingle with others, and he took it the other way. So he was not apologizing, she was apologizing. Apologies were flying here and there. I say, okay, it's all right. So Alison and Adekunle, they are another set of people that they're always together. First of all, they're almost not. Well, they're not, it's not every time, but they usually have like a lot of under Duve conversations, and they had that this night. And then we had Elo Swag and Chomzy. Elo Swag was trying to approach Chomzy, or he has been trying since yesterday, and Chomzy has not let him rest about like the kiss he had with Fina. Yesterday she said he should go and meet Fina, right? She still said it today that he should go and meet Fina, that how he wants something to do with her, and then he was kissing Fina, that he should go to Fina. So it was a long situation, but after some time she kind of like warmed up to him, and then later on they went to the room, had conversations, and it's like everybody is shipping in this house. I don't know. Let me just end this video here, Jerry. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.